Welcome to the beautiful ship Fatannie. This is Captain speaking, and it's my job to make sure you have a fantastic cruise from the start to the beginning.
Hello there again. Over the next few minutes, I'll be using lots of cliches such as award-winning fleet, innovative design, and of course, majestically great. Fatannie is an exquisite nautical masterpiece that will exceed your vacation expectation. It's more than just a cruise you'll be on. It's an attitude. It's an outlook. It's expensive. But forget your sea legs for a wee while. Why not jump off board and enjoy one of our expensive shore excursions? Barcelona has a vibrant population of around 1.7 million. It's Spain's second largest city. The English translation of Barcelona literally means, watch your wallet. Visit the colourful and popular Becerra market, where you can barter all day with toothless locals for potions and lotions. Savour the freshest of Spanish ingredients. Enjoy a pungent salami. If sheep's heads and eyeballs aren't your cup of tea, you can always visit that ridiculous cathedral. The architect was clearly off his head when he designed that thing. The Spanish famously gave the world the concept of mañana, which simply means, I can't be arsed. With so much to do each day, you'll probably work up an appetite. If you haven't eaten in a restaurant before, why not take the opportunity to try some of our award-winning cuisine or food? Formal dining can be great fun, but if you're unlucky, you may end up befriending some terrible couple who you have nothing in common with apart from the human genome. Alternatively, you could max out at the less formal buffet dining, where you'll see fatties pushing sushi into the cheeks, followed by burgers, chips and cheesecakes. Feeding time at the international buffet would make a pig blush. Cruising attracts a mixed bunch of people. But on this ship, the passengers are so old, they could break a hip taking a dump. But not to worry. On board, we have a fully equipped medical centre, and Dr. Finger is on call 24 hours a day. If you're at death's door, he'll pull you through. Now then, if you're planning to see the world by ship, think again because you won't. You'll only see the edges by the seaside. If you want to see more, you'll just have to buy one of our organised tours. Unfortunately, you'll have to put up with hours of drivel from your tour rep.
I will be a leather escorting you, not in Latin, but in a language spoken by the local. We'll be entering, you can also use their restrooms if you need one, here in Tuscany.
Deep down they want to be friends with you, but tour reps cannot interact with people in a normal way, so they have to torture them instead. Considered one of the world's most beautiful and culturally significant cities, Florence offers many wonderful palaces, ancient churches and galleries. Take a refreshing stroll to the Piazza della, where the guardian of the famous fountain Dolphin Boy was burnt at the stake for transvestitism. Be inspired by the superhuman 16-foot-high statues. Enjoy a photo opportunity. Why is the Italian nation obsessed with smut? They even had an MP who was a porn star, for goodness sakes. Welcome back. On board we have an entertainment crew of 12 young, bright and dreamy-eyed dancers who each night put on unoriginal production shows that feature award-winning backing tapes. You'll see them wandering around the decks, beaming like loonies while forcing their outgoing personalities down your throat. As you wander around the ship in your drunken stupor, take a moment to enjoy a selection of prints from the famous Gilbert and George collection. Gibraltar has a fascinating history, and it's home to more than 15,000 alcoholic Brits who cling to the rock. But more famous are the tailless Barbary apes. The majority of these apes live high in the rock, whilst the less dominant are forced down into the town simply to survive. These Gibraltans are often looked upon as smelly, freeloading scroungers, whilst the apes are cute, cuddly, and will pleasure you for a banana. The Lido Deck's a perfect place to relax after an excursion. This sun deck always attracts the usual collection of oddities, mostly unshaven lager-swilling, Sunnyviews-tattooed carcasses with big fat arses hanging out. The men are just as bad. You'll see lots of leather-skinned, topless elderly ladies with breasts like hoover bags. Watch out for the refuge of balding orangutans, with hernias and hemorrhoids held securely in place by tight speedos. There's always something fun to do on board for everyone, from stern to bow. If you're a couple looking for romance, there's a swingers party at 11 PM in the casino. Try a different slot. Have fun on the crap table. Now, people say there's more to Monte Carlo than fast cars, big boats and fashion. No, there isn't. In Monte Carlo is the famous casino. Built just over 100 years ago, it's in the highly decorative style of Charles Garnier, the architect of the Paris Royal Opera House. The Café de Paris is a perfect place to enjoy a cocktail while soaking up the atmosphere and watching the wealth drip by. The harbour is a playboy's dream where billionaires and movie stars keep their toys. One of these super yachts will cost you around 3.5 million upwards, plus an average daily mooring fee of around €3,000, which means that the contents of this harbour amounts to more than the annual income of a small country. But, just like other cities, Monte Carlo isn't immune to recession. If you've got a few pounds tucked away like Doris and Betty, you might just pick up a bargain. Even the world-famous Monte Carlo casino has not escaped the global economic slowdown.
2 and 6, 26. On its own, up a tree, the number 3. Meow.
Excursions can be very tiring indeed, so back on board, why not let cocktail pianist Buddy Bazaar entertain you while you have your colon irrigated in anchovies, a luxurious spa. Lie back and let the machine do all the work. Why not take a refreshing waterboarding session? Or treat yourself to Brazilian for the formal night. Fatannie isn't just a wonderful ship. It's a wonderful ship that's completely different from the others. When you cruise with us, every day is just another day. Fatannie, memorably forgettable. Book now and get a free inside toilet upgrade. Terms and conditions apply.